It's me, Mila and you are here in my kitchen, in my home. Just to warn you, I've got children and animals, and it's crazy, but we're gonna do this. Welcome to At Home with Mama Mila. Today is the recipe you guys have all been waiting for. It's been on the news. It started the restaurant. It was on when we had Mayor Andy. This is the limoncello cake. I came up with this recipe, goodness, 8 years ago because my husband and I make homemade limoncello. So I wanted, an olive oil cake, and there's this place in Nashville that I love, their olive oil cake. And I thought, you know what? I can do my own version, a limoncello version of their olive oil cake. So let's do this. First, we're gonna start off, this is 1.5 cups of sugar. Then I've got a 1/2 cup of milk, whole milk, the zest of 2 lemons, 1/2 cup of lemon juice, 1/2 cup of homemade limoncello, baking powder, baking soda, salt, olive oil, 2 cups, all-purpose organic flour. We're gonna use 3 eggs, homemade vanilla. I think that's it. Let's talk about limoncello. My husband Mateo and I have made limoncello since the first Christmas that we were together. It's actually kind of a funny story. I knew my husband was Italian, but I didn't know how Italian he was. So the first Christmas that I went to his family's house, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make all the things. And so we made homemade limoncello together, even though we weren't even legal, but Italians don't really care about that. Anyways, and so we made homemade limoncello and we brought them in little mason jars. And so I gave them to his family members. His grandma and her 2 sisters, his aunts, they didn't realize that you take a little shot of limoncello. So they just put 2 ice cubes in the mason jar and they drank the mason jars, and I think they were pints. So they drank a whole pint of limoncello. And all I remember about that Christmas, and besides the fact that it was the first time I'd ever seen a ham in real life, Caucasian person ham. I was like, is that a pineapple rings? What is that? That's a ham. And so, but we had to carry out his grandma and her 2 sisters, and everyone was and they were 5 feet tall and round and so cute. And everyone was carrying them to the car because they were so blitzed off of limoncello and they were giggling. It was so cute. But anyways, all of that to say, if you don't have homemade limoncello, store-bought is fine. Did I sound like Ina Garten? Store-bought is fine if you can't make your own. There's no judgment in my kitchen. Store-bought's fine. All right, let's prep the pan. Okay, the reason why I prepped my pan like this, even though this is my favorite brand, by the way, Nordic Ware, you want to get a pan that's light because the dark pans cook it too fast, and that's how you get those burnt edges and why it sticks. But I put the olive oil and then I put the sugar, and it helps it come out, even though it's non-stick, it helps it come out. But then all this is going to create this crunchy crust on the outside of our cake that when people taste it, they're like, how did you do this? That's how I did it. It's so good. To the flour, we're going to add a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. Let's whisk this all together. Okay, so I added in 3 large eggs, 1/2 cup of milk, the 1/2 cup of lemon juice, 1/2 cup of limoncello, a cup of olive oil, zest of the 2 lemons, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm gonna add half of the dry ingredients and whisk them in, and then the other half I'm going to fold it in until it's just incorporated. We're gonna pour it into our prepared pan. We have a 350-degree preheated oven. If you're going to use a dark pan, you're gonna do 325, and we're gonna put it in for about 50 minutes. It's been 50 minutes, and it's perfectly golden brown. We're just loosening it up a little bit, especially right here in the middle. It's still warm, but I can't resist. Say a quick prayer. I'm not even Catholic. Oh my God. Oh my God. And now we're gonna drizzle it with olive oil and put some flaky salt on top, which, trust me, it makes it. Are you excited about this like I am? It's been taunting us. That smell, listen, I'm taking a bite right on the top so I can have all that crispy, crunchy. Oh my God. That was a very large bite. Oh my God. You know when people die and then they put like a recipe on their gravestone? This is my gravestone recipe. I will be infamous for this cake. Oh my God. It's literally the best. Thank you so much for, again, coming to my kitchen, spending time with me. I love to see you at the restaurant. I love to feed you. I love being with you. I love that you're here cooking with me. But most of all, I love you. Thank you so much. See you. Oh my God, now I'm choking. See you next time on At Home with Mama Mila. Tanti Bachi.